So I got this Golf Mark IV GTI for £400 and I thought it was going to be a bargain. The only thing wrong with it was the drive shaft was broke. And since it had decent MOT and it ran pretty good, I thought I'd just have to get a drive shaft and we'd flip it on. Well, no. This car has been nothing but trouble. But flipping cars isn't always sunshine and roses. As soon as we got it, we gave it a quick clean. And she did clean up pretty well. Then I went ahead and got the old drive shaft off. And I tell you what, it was pretty toast. I wanted to get it done pretty quick, so I went and paid 140 quid for a brand new drive shaft. I got it all bolted up in and thought she was done and she'd be a nice quick flip. But on the first test drive, it would shake so bad after 20 mile an hour you'd think the wheel was going to fall off. So I got her back to the unit. We jacked the front end up to see if there was any play coming from the arms or the bushes. But it all seemed pretty solid. But I did notice a bit of play in the top gearbox mount. So I quickly went to the scrappy to get a new one. I got it all fitted in place. We took it on another test drive and it still had the shaking. But I did notice a passenger wheel was missing the weights. So maybe the wheel needed balancing. It's a long shot, but I thought just in case, let's go to a tyre place. And on the way there, guess what? Boom. Right guys, we broke down. I'm pretty sure the drive shaft just went again. So I reckon whatever the problem is what broke the last drive shaft. Come on boys, push. So we got it recovered back to the unit again, removed the drive shaft and seen the shaft was like pushing the bearings out. So I went and bought another brand new drive shaft. We got it all fitted and put in, double checked everything was good. And believe it or not, it was actually all right for a bit. She's fixed, boys. Thank God for that. Oh yes, she's so smooth now. Well, it was good for about 3 miles. Then I went up a steep hill that had a sharp right bend. And as I put it in first gear to go round the bend, I felt a big jerk from the passenger wheel. And straight away, the shaking came back. But this time it felt way worse than last time. It felt like I had a bent bottom arm. So the next morning, we limped it back to the unit at 15-20 mile an hour. Got it straight back on the ramps. And if you're wondering why I'm using the ramps, it's because my jack don't go high enough. So I've got to go on the ramps, get a bit of wood to get at the height I want. But as I looked underneath, I could see the shaft looked like it was pushing into the gator. If you look, you can see the rubber was going around the clip. But I removed the second drive shaft, and as you can see, it's doing the exact same thing as the first one. The only thing I could think was the bottom arm bushes. So I removed the bottom arm, and straight away, look what I found. It was split all the way through. So maybe that's what that knocking is, and maybe that's what's making the drive shaft push in on itself. Because it is when I full-locked it right, that's what fucked the drive shaft up again. But now I'm getting the third drive shaft tomorrow morning. And now we've got to try and drill the bolt out because the bolt snapped in the flipping arm. So now, before we put a new arm on it, we've got to try and get that bit of thread out, which is going to be fun as well. So yeah, lovely little Golf this is. If anyone wants to buy it, let me know.